Hi, Deirdre Virvo here. Thank you so much for joining me, and let's talk seniors, memory care issues, dementia, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. We are bringing you lots of information about seniors. I hope you've been enjoying the show Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. on Just Like Home LLC. And you'll find us on YouTube if you've missed anything under Just Like Home CT for Connecticut. I am Deirdre Virvo, your host and a senior housing specialist. So a little bit about me. I have been an entrepreneur, my whole life, and I've been a real estate investor and entrepreneur better part of 15 years now. So besides doing short sales and buying homes, renovating and flipping them, and owning apartment buildings, I hit upon something that really speaks to my heart. Senior assisted living. I love it. Not just senior assisted living in a big hotel-like place, but in a regular residential home. Last year, I brought in to a group I was running, the Southern Connecticut Real Estate Investor Association, the Residential Assisted Living Academy out of Arizona. They showed me a new way of having seniors live out their golden years, especially seniors with memory care issues, in regular residential homes. And I loved it. And I decided to bring this concept to Connecticut and start spreading the word. So there are 5 of these homes in Stamford and Norwalk in Connecticut. We will be the 6th. We are opening July 1st. I am so excited. We're opening in the Huntington section of Shelton, and we took a home and made it 6 bedrooms, 6 bathroom, ranch style, 3,100 square foot, huge home. It's gorgeous, brand new. Everything is caters to seniors with memory care issues and seniors with any kind of, ambulatory or walking issue if they may have in a walker or a wheelchair or eventually. And all the showers you can wheel into, there's nothing to step over, no lip. The sinks are specially made. We have a fire suppression system, lockdown, security system, generator, you name it, we've got it. It's beautiful. We are going to have 3-to-1 caretakers, meaning for every 3 people, 1 caretaker. So 1 at night, 2 in the day. So your loved one will get endless loving care, individual. But picture just like a family, like a home. It's like a group home. Your loved one does not have their own apartment. It's a bedroom in a house, their own bedroom and bathroom in a regular house where they will be able to wake up in the morning anytime they want, and we will make them all their meals. So we will make them breakfast whenever they wake up. If they want eggs or oatmeal, cereal, waffles, pancakes, whatever they want, they'll get it when they wake up, just like a regular family. They'll eat lunch and dinner together on more of a schedule, but they'll be able to snack and do whatever they want in between, just like their own home. You, as the family members and loved ones, will be able to come and go as you please, just like you're visiting them in their regular home. You could come and have breakfast with them. You could have dinner. After dinner, you could stay anytime, just like you are visiting your parent in their home. This will be their home. It's called Just Like Home because it is just like their home. Let's face it, most people don't want to move out of their home. Most people want to stay in their home, but it's not always the best thing, whether it's because there are so many stairs or because it's cost prohibitive to bring somebody in round the clock and keep a house going with a mortgage and taxes and insurance and upkeep and repairs and heat, electric and all that. And also socialization. It's a little boring to have a caretaker and just your parent in the house 24/7. It's boring for the caretaker, it's boring for your parent, especially when they get a little older, maybe a little out of it, and they, maybe are a little less verbal or less mobile, and, everybody's just sitting around. When you have a small group, a family group of, let's say, 6 people and 2 caretakers, it's more lively, more interaction, more things going on. We bring in arts and crafts. We have daily exercise a few times a day. We bring in music, people singing, dancing. We do some gardening. We'll bring in pets for pet therapy, dogs, cats, Seniors love that. Everybody loves dogs and cats. Um, so it's just way more interactive, more exciting, more interesting, but also in a beautiful, small, serene setting. 1 acre of beautiful bucolic lawn, huge expanse of a deck they could sit on outside, privacy of a beautiful neighborhood in a single family home. So that is what we're offering with Dogwood Home. And we are so excited. So they have their own room, their own privacy, yet staff attending to them 24/7, cooking, cleaning, bringing them into entertainment, exercise, helping them with going to the doctor, helping them with whatever they need, their meds, um, bathrooming, grooming, bathing, dressing, everything. So it's shown that people fall less and do better in residential assisted living homes. Well, even though ours will only be the 6th one in Connecticut, there are 47,000 of these across the nation. This is the preferred home of choice in Arizona, Florida, California, you name it. All the states that people typically go to retire. These are everywhere, everywhere. I've been to so many of them. They're beautiful, and people live in them just like a family. They are a family. They become your family. So they can even help bake and do all sorts of things. So it's a beautiful thing, and I'm hoping this is a trend in Connecticut, and I'm hoping to open more myself here in Connecticut because I just love the idea. So it's called Just Like Home LLC, and if you're interested, let me give you my phone number and my email. I also want to tell you that I am a senior housing specialist and best-selling author. I have a book called, if you can see it, Home to Home, Step-by-Step Senior Housing Guide. Also wrote a manual. So the manual is this great big book that really helps people. But if you want a book, I've been sending them out right and left, and I'm happy to send you one. So you could just call me at 203-689-7562 or email me at dvirvo@gmail.com. I'm happy to send you one for free. You don't even have to pay. Just for watching my live show, you could get a book. And the book explains what to do when you're getting older, if you want to sell your house, keep your house, things that you could do. Let's say you want to keep your house, but you need to retrofit it to now accommodate your needs, what you may need to do and how to do it. Let's say you want to stay in your home, but you don't really have the funds. It talks about reverse mortgages and how to get them and what that all means. Or let's say you want to move, but not sure where to go. And you've all heard your parents, well, not you've all heard, but some parents might say, please never put me in a nursing home. But nursing homes of the past, like in the 60s and 70s, might have been like warehouses. But now we have congregate living, assisted living, just regular independent living for seniors. So there's so many levels. So we have independent living for seniors, which would be your parent is just, let's say, downsizing from their house and moving to a senior community, a building where there's all seniors living their own apartment, no services, nothing together necessarily. They just have their own apartment, and usually it's at a reduced rate, but it's a building full of seniors. So it's safe, it's locked, and it's a building full of seniors living on their own, not congregating or anything, just they each have their own apartment. And that's when they're independent. Maybe they're still driving. Maybe they just want to downsize and have someplace more reasonable to live. That's independent living. The next step is assisted living, or some sort of assisted living, or congregate living. My mom-in-law was in congregate living, where she had her own little apartment in a building, a 2-floor building, and everybody had a little apartment. But they also had a shared dining room. So for lunch, they were served a hot meal on china in a beautiful dining room. And if you had special dietary needs, they catered to them. But they were served a hot meal and they congregated. It was beautiful. Why was it a beautiful thing? Well, sometimes when your loved one or senior is alone by themselves and they don't really have a reason to get dressed and get up and go because they're not going out, but maybe once a week, they tend to get insular. They tend to become a little depressed. They may stop bathing, stop showering, stop dressing like they did before, quite like a lot of us did during COVID, right? Like, I don't know, I was wearing sweatpants, which I never do because I was home every day. Um, with congregate living, I saw my mother-in-law and her boyfriend, who lived down the hall, every day. They were dressed to the nines, and by 11 in the morning, waiting to go to lunch at 12 because they were going to see, 30 people there. So they weren't even that social. They just knew they were going to be with 30 people. So it was like an event to get dressed up and go to lunch every day. So it really helped keep them alive and fresh and thinking and interacting with others. And so I loved it. I also had the staff knowing that they were eating and they were having a very good, healthy, hot, home-cooked meal. A lot of times, as you know, seniors are not hydrating. They're also not eating as healthily as they should. Our taste buds for sugar are the ones that stay with us, unfortunately. Unfortunately to me, I'm like already a chocoholic. So I don't know what's going to happen when I get older, because those are your last taste buds to go. That's why seniors just love sugar. They're eating, more sugar, maybe drinking soda, things that are not as healthy for them. So having somewhere where they're eating and with others and other people are knowing what they're eating is very helpful. Instead of being home, I know some of my aunts and uncles, they never put on their stove. They were eating frozen meals or toast or getting Meals on Wheels, which is also good, but not as nutritious, not as delicious as somewhere like congregate or assisted living. So that's independent living. That's also congregate living. Then you step up to like assisted living. Assisted living is when your loved one might need some assistance. So for instance, help in everyday daily activities. For instance, maybe they're fine, but they need a little help in walking, so they're not as ambulatory. Maybe they need help getting in and out of bed. Maybe they need a little help in dressing, or help in bathing, or help in toileting, or help in eating, or taking their medicine. Maybe their memory's not that good anymore, so they need help in remembering things and having somebody there to keep them safe. Maybe they're wandering or having sundowning issues or getting depressed. So this is when you need a little assisted living. And there's different levels to assisted living, but assisted living is when you need some sort of assistance. Maybe somebody to cook for you or clean for you or, remind you of things or help you with any of these things we just mentioned. That's assisted living. Thereafter, you could go up to nursing care. Nursing care is the highest level, and that's really where you have medical needs and you need more of a hospital type setting. And a nursing home is not a home that it's offering you activities. They may have one or two, but a lot of people in a nursing home are often bedridden, hooked up to things. So they're not looking to, do exercise and play bingo and, do arts and crafts and have sing-alongs. And they are more kind of bedridden, waiting in a hospital type setting. So nursing homes are also the most expensive. So even though a lot of parents might have been like, never put me in a nursing home. Well, that's like if you need to go to a nursing home because you're hooked up to life support, you're going to put your parent in a nursing home. But nursing homes were like the euphemism for any place besides home. Now there are so many beautiful choices. And we really want to offer this one extra one with our residential assisted living home here in Shelton. So I hope you do come check it out. So those are the different homes, the different levels, and what we have to offer. Yes, the different homes, the different levels, and what we have to offer. But we're so excited to open up this home. It really means a lot to me. It really touches my heart. My mother-in-law was she was in congregate living in Stanford, which I loved. Then she moved to more of an assisted living facility that was not so nice in New York. And it was a little prison-like. I don't know how to say it, but there weren't activities, there weren't things to do. She was just parked in a wheelchair in front of a TV that she couldn't even hear or listen to. There was nothing to stimulate her. She was well fed, well dressed, warm. That's all I could say. But it was not a place that I would want somebody to be in again. So I really love the idea of residential assisted living. I would have my own mom in there, and maybe one day she'll be there. So I really hope you come check it out. Anyway, that's me. So it's a premier boutique senior housing. Well, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. We're bringing you different speakers every day of the week, Monday through Thursday, and are very, very excited to bring you people from the Alzheimer's Society, the Dementia Society, people to do with senior care and senior living, so you get an idea of what's out there and what's happening. We're going to be providing a lot of education. So I hope you join us Monday through Thursday, and till tomorrow.
Hi, Deirdre here again. Thank you for joining me on Let's Talk Seniors Memory Care Issues. Is this an issue hitting home? Do you have a parent or loved one with memory care issues who feels not safe at home anymore? Are isolation, falls, and safety issues becoming a big concern? Welcome to Dogwood Senior Home, premier boutique residential senior living specializing in memory care. It's country living at its best in the Huntington section of Shelton, Connecticut. We're truly a home with only 6 senior residents living as one family unit. Senior residential homes are concepts sweeping the nation with 47,000 across the U.S. We're pleased to open Dogwood Senior Home as it will be only number 6 for Connecticut. Brand new, sparkling clean, opening mid-June. And safe, safe, safe. We are COVID-free. Residential care homes boast a very low COVID infection rate across the nation. This is due to the intimacy of size and speed in which the caretakers can shift to accommodate immediate needs. They are much safer than the large homes and facilities, as you can imagine. It has been documented that residents have less falls and a better quality of life in a residential home environment. Our home is more affordable than the big box facility. You pay one all-inclusive price, and that price is guaranteed for the life of the resident. With an incredible 1-to-3 caregiver ratio, which you won't find anywhere else. Our friendly, loving caregivers are dedicated and trained in Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's issues. We're only taking 6 residents, so the home will fill up fast. Call me at 203-689-7562 for a talk and tour. I would love to meet you and your loved one. See you soon. Bye.